Hi Cubbies, it's Miss Karen again. Are you ready for story time today? So do you remember last week, Timothy's father had asked him to pull a wagon load of cut wood up to the porch, and he wanted it done before the rains came. Oh, but then remember, Lovey Lamb wanted to play tag, and Cubbie saw some beetles, and so Timothy got a little distracted from what he had promised his dad he would do. So let's pick back up and let's see what happens today. Timothy and Cubbie finished building a bridge for the beetles. Then they walked back to the house for a snack. "Oh, my wagon," shouted Timothy. "I almost forgot. Cubbie, will you help me bring it to the house?" asked Timothy. "I promised Dad I would do it before it rains." "Sure," said Cubbie. Timothy tugged and Cubbie pushed the wagon from behind. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. An orange ball flew into the yard. Ruff, ruff. Katie Collie whizzed by and caught the ball in her mouth. Then she whizzed away. "Look," Cubbie pointed to Katie. Katie was returning the ball to some kids who were playing catch on the farm. "I want to play too," said Cubbie. He let go of the wagon and ran to join the game. Timothy dragged the wagon a few more steps. Well, now he felt left out. Everyone else was having fun, except for him. Timothy dropped the wagon handle and raced off to join the game. A girl with braids threw the ball to Cubbie. Cubbie grabbed it and threw the ball to Timothy. Timothy caught it and hurled the ball to Katie Collie. Katie spun up high into the air and caught it right between her teeth. All the kids clapped. "Good job, Katie," said Timothy. "Take a bow." Katie took a bow. Suddenly the sky flashed with light. Crack! Boom! "Timothy, come inside," Mom yelled from the house. The other kids scattered to find their parents. Giant raindrops fell as Timothy, Cubbie, and Katie hurried home. Timothy ducked inside the door, happy to be safe from the storm. He forgot all about the wagon. Timothy sat at the window with Cubbie to watch the rain. Wait, what was that red dot in the middle of the yard? Oh no, the wagon! Timothy had promised to bring it to the house before it rained, but he had forgotten. Timothy ran to the front door. Maybe he could still go outside and bring it in. Too late. The door opened and Dad walked in. "Hi, Timothy," said Dad. Dad took off his raincoat and boots. Water dripped on the floor. "Dad, the wagon, the wood." Timothy started to cry. Dad put his hand on Timothy's shoulders. "We'll talk about it later." After a while, the rain stopped. Cubbie and Timothy saw the sun peeking out from the clouds. They saw something else too. "Dad, come look," shouted Timothy. Timothy pointed to a band of bright lights in the sky. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Do you know what that is, boys and girls? "Why, that's a rainbow," said Dad. Rainbows remind me of God's promise. God promised He would never again send a flood to cover the whole earth, and God has kept that promise. God always keeps His promises. "Dad, is there a way I can still keep my promise?" asked Timothy. "No, Timothy. Once you break a promise, you can't keep it again. Because you broke your promise, you are not allowed to play with your friends outside tomorrow." "However," said Dad, "you can make a new promise." "I can?" said Timothy. "Yes, you can promise that tomorrow you'll help me take another wagon of wood to the house. We'll put the wood from your first wagon on the porch to dry." "Okay," said Timothy with a smile. "I promise." And this time, Timothy kept his promise. That's a good one, guys. So, what did we learn here that's really important? God always keeps His promise. There has never been a promise that God made that He didn't keep. Sometimes we mess up, don't we? Like Timothy did. He just got so distracted by his friends. But God never breaks His promises. And that is some really fantastic news. So I will see you all again next week. Have a great week, Cubbies.